And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Cowboy is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Buckets. Then there's Baller. And it's Goose in at the one spot. Carter out there with the Magician. Then it's Jones. Then it's Q. And it's Prime Time in at the two guard. And, Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
Now, here's Marshall. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wildcats the other way now. Inside, here's Rain Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Shot from free throw range. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's the pass to Baller. Passes to Goose from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Prime Time. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Q. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And he lobs it up. Ripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Baller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Marshall. Here's Jones. To halt the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Carter left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Baller passes to Rainman. Basket counts. Rainman's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Prime time, the pass to Marshall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Baller, defended by Carter. Here's Rainman. He's coming off a 13-point game again.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. Moore is checked in for prime time. Good on the second free throw. Moore with it. It's an 8-point differential. Passes it to Q. Now here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. It's blocked. They get it back. Q. Off target from outside. Here are the Wildcats. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Cowboy. And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. And they'll keep possession. Carter dishes to Moore. Q passes to Carter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jones. No good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Clock at 6. Here's Goose. Offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Q. Oh, that's blocked. Jones kicks to Moore. Can they get it? Hits the front of the rim and out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No one covering.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Q passes to Moore. Tipped away. Pass to Marshall. Top of the key. Unable to get that one. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Rain Man. That one doesn't go. Good D by Jones. Carter dishes to Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Wildcats making a switch here. Samuels checked in. That one misses for Jones. Steve, nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
The dude, he's checked in for Jones. The free throw off from Moore. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Samuels the pass to Goose. Here is Doc, defended by Miles. Here's Dixon. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Miles the pass to Q. And it's blocked, but they get it back. Tries again. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The pass to Ramsey. Tries it from 9. The shot, no good. Here are the Wildcats. They're on a 16-7 run. Here is Samuels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Raymond. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's an 11-point Wildcat lead. Rain Man's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Q, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Q. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. He's off on the second.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Count it. Baller's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hugh passes to Hansen. Pass to Moore. Pass to Ramsey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 7-footer falls. The Wildcats have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. "51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit from in close."
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
That shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here's Moore. There's the steal. Here's the break. Here's Dixon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Off on the layup.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
And so it's the visiting team, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Only 21% from the field so far. So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got Doc, Goose out there with Baller, and it's Cowboy, and it's Samuels in at the small forward position. Here's Primetime. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they're pushing it up. Here's Baller. Nice shot from the wing. And the Wildcats lead by 15. Baller's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Primetime. The pass to Ramsey. 6 on the shot clock. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Baller passes to Dixon. Shoots from the block. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Primetime. 9 points last game out. Step back shot. No good off the back of the rim. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Missed inside. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Isn't it interesting, Smitty? We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a A byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter, you can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. That free throw missing. Marshall, he's checked in for Q. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Jones. Carter.
Home team on D. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Passes it to Buckets. Shot clock at 6. And Jones sends it back. Prime time, the pass to Jones. Here's Hansen. It's blocked. Here's Buckets. He goes up again, and it's blocked. Pass to Hansen. And here is Marshall. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's prime time. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Carter missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Shots good by Samuel.
Timeout.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's prime time. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the pass to Goose. To the left wing. Samuels inside, working on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Marshall with it. He's against Samuels.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Switch. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here we go. Here's Cowboy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Cowboy. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. And Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Here's prime time. Passes it to Hansen. Now Marshall. Fades away. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And the Wildcats call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Morris checked in for Maverick.
Dancers.
The Wildcats have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Samuels. And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Goose. Moore with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Five to shoot. Here's Samuels. And Jones pulls it down. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Rain Man checked in for Doc. That one is no good. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
Here's prime time. Dishes it to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And still haven't hit a single free throw this quarter.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Jones. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the three ball is good.
For three.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Here's prime time. Jones kicks to Carter. Now here's Moore. Here's the three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Goose. 6 points for him. The pass to Rainman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
Rain Man. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Baller, he's checked in for Goose. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. D, he's checked in for Carter. Four on the shot clock. Now off the inbound. Rebound by Marshall.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Rain Man. It's blocked. And here is Marshall. To the inside. Ramsey powered down with both hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
On the free throw, no good. Portland just 35% so far. The shot comes out. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. And that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from primetime.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Buckets to the middle. Passes it to Cowboy. Here's Rain Man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Q. It's tipped. Pass to Buckets. To the paint. No good with the layup.
And it's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Free throw good, Miles. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Being about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Buckets and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Buckets. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
The kid, he's checked in for prime time. And he ends up missing both free throws.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Now the pass to the kid. It's blocked, and that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Up check in for the kid. Picked him clean. Here's the break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Q passes to Marshall. And he makes good on the layup. Marshall's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Marshall with the steal, and now here comes Marshall, leading the break. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Team is a penalty. At the line, Marshall. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. 5 seconds left in the first half. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at the Wildcats, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. This led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. Cannot lose that edge in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. They've got the Magician. Carter out there with Jones. Then it's Q, and it's prime time and at the 2 spot. No good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Rain Man is out there with Cowboy. That's Goose. Then there's Buckets, and it's Baller in at the 2-guard spot. Buckets passes to Goose. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range, and Jones pulls it down. Passes to Primetime. Back to Jones. It's good. Jones has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Goose. Down low. Buckets, defended by Carter. Rain Man got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Primetime. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Goose. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's hammering it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
D, he's checked in for Primetime. And that one misses. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here we go, 1-on-1. Offensive rebound. Jones, no luck.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And the pass to Goose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hugh passes to Marshall. Knocks it loose. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Marshall's got 7 points in the game. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Goose, the pass to Buckets. Here's Rain Man, and it's sent back by Carter. Jones trying to get open, and it's blocked. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Baller passes to Goose. Inside, Rain Man, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Carter. Pass to Q. Fires for 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. The Wildcats have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Baller. Here's Rain Man. Little turnaround. Carter pulls it in. Now Marshall. He's got 7. And there's the pass to Q. Here's Ramsey. It's blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Baller. Second chance shot. Good D by Jones.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Wildcats making a switch here. Samuels checked in. Rain Man passes to Dixon. Here's Rain Man. Here's Goose. 11 points in the game. Pocket 6. That's tipped.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
first free throw is good. That one misses.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Hugh passes to Primetime. And it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Goose. He's got 12. And there's the foul. It's on cue. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
Baller passes to Samuels. Here's Goose. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Rainman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He has really struggled at the line tonight, making just 3 free throws.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
No luck that time either.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight. And that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Primetime. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. On the clock. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Can't hit from 12.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Baller passes to Goose. It's deflected. Passes it to Primetime. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 3-point Wildcat lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Goose. He's got 12. Pass to Dixon. And it's blocked. Here's Primetime. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And he recovers it. Marshall with it. 10 points for him. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. They get the rebound. Ramsey. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And the Wildcats call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Cowboys checked in for Rain Man. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Not going to go that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Baller passes to Cowboy. And again, unable to change momentum here. In the second half so far, about 45% to the inside. Here's Ramsey. That shot, no good. Stolen, and it's denied. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, that's blocked. $15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No good on that one. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. The home team leading by just one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Primetime is out there with Q. Then it's D, and it's the dude, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. There's the pass to Samuels. Jacks up a 3, and it's a foul called on Doc. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just a terrific shot there in the face of some really tight defense. 3 hard-earned points on that possession.
Jones checked in for D. Here's Primetime. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Miles, and it's blocked. Fast break, here they come. Launches the 3, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Q passes to Marshall. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Here's Baller. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Carter's checked in for the dude. Buckets, defended by Carter. And Jones sends it back. They retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Samuels the pass to Buckets. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Wildcats lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Jones the pass to Primetime. It's blocked. Passes it to Buckets. Here's Goose. Pass to Buckets. Tries it from the top of the key. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Kicks it to Samuels. Buckets, defended by Carter. Here's buckets. And too long on the shot.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Goose, the pass to Baller. And the call will be against Primetime. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Mavericks checked in for Primetime. Passes it to Goose. The three. No good. Shot missing.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, Jones. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. Morris checked in for Maverick. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And finally, a productive trip at the line after a lot of struggles here early on.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Mavericks checked in for more. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Morris checked in for Maverick. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Pass to Goose. Bullseye. Now here's Moore. Pass to Jones. Moore outside. The pass to Marshall. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Here's Q. Here's Jones, and it's blocked. Goose, the pass to Raymond. And he knocks down the first one. D, he's checked in for more. And he makes the first but misses the second.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Goose. Shot left block. That one good for two. Goose has got the game tied up here for the Wildcats. In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Passes it to Ramsey. Now Marshall. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Cowboy passes to Baller. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a three-point Wildcat lead.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Q, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his fifth personal foul. At the line, Q. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Mavericks checked in for deep. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Goose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Goose. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
He hits the second from the line. Pass to Marshall. Here's Jones. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. The wing jumper off target.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Rain Man controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Rain Man's got 24 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The pass to Marshall. The shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got a hand on it. And here's Jones. Marshall passes to Q. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Jones.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Goose. Passes to Rainman. Good work defensively by Carter.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Cowboy. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Shake and Bake's checked in for buckets. So we can't get either to fall. I think about 33% not happy with their play on that end. And it's denied. Here's Goose. .122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks it to Samuels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pass to Hansen to tie it up. Hands it from downtown. Mavericks got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
And the Wildcats call time here. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rain Man.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by them and finishing with that highlight reel material.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To take the lead. Doesn't go for him. Here are the Wildcats. There's the pass to Ball. Here's Goose. Down low. Here's Rain Man. Good work defensively by Carter. Marshall dishes to Carter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Here's Q. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Here's Hansen. The three won't fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time